Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to Kruznik Sanctuary. I'm your host, Kruznik X. Once again, we are playing Final Fantasy XIV Online, and let me try that again. Once again, we're playing I've got the peanut gallery silenced at the moment, but you'll hear him in just a moment. Anyway, once again, we are playing Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, and the newest patch 6.4, the Dark Throne. And I just realized something. My HUD is all sorts of fucked up. So I need to log out for a minute. But anyway, while we're replenishing my HUD here, let's take a look at, once again, we're playing the 6.4, the Dark Throne, the newest patch in the Endwalker saga. Last episode, we are basically trying to get a mutual discourse going between Garlemald and Radz-at-Han. Radz-at-Han would continue trade with Garlemald as they did before, and in return, Radz-at-Han would get access to the Tower of Babel. But it looks like some people think that, initiating trade in such a way is, being a traitor to Garlemald. Wow, how close to home is that? And my HUD is back, yay! Now, let me not do that again. Okay. The problem was I did some edits last night, and I guess I edited the wrong thing. So my HUD was all sorts of skagats. I will not do that again. Or at least I'll know what folder I'm working with. Anywhoosie, so I don't know what's about to happen, but we're going to continue right on with the next part of this quest. Let me just close up a few things before I get. Okay. All right, let's get on with the storyline with the next quest in this saga, the level 90 quest, Bonds of Trust. It's far too dangerous for a civilian to be outside alone. We must go after Lord Metius. Let us leave matters here in Maxima's care, while the rest of us join the search. If Lord Metius is bound for Senatus, we may be able to catch up to him in Regio Urbanissima. I pray he has not come to any harm. Yeah, I know, right? Whoops. Coming, love? Or are you already ahead of me? Oh, then. Okay, I see. And you know what? I better put Mount Roulette on my hotbar. We always seem to have this happen. Oh, looks like Pyrax took care of that for us. The perks of being in a party. All right. Now, are you gonna... I'm alive. Alive? Yes, you're alive. No thanks to your stupidity.
Praise the sisters, you are safe.
Hmm.
Don't think I'm indebted to you. I never asked for your help.
Of course you didn't. But you might as well accept
You
it.
love Garlemald dearly, Lord Metius. That much is plain. But you're not alone in that. We all mourn what has become of our homeland. Bristle at having to rely upon outsiders simply to survive the cold. Even now, I struggle with fear and uncertainty. Day after day, I ask myself, what is right? Where do we go from here? I've yet to find the answers. But I won't stop looking nonetheless, and I won't avert my gaze from our grim reality.
Is there hope for us?
Yeah, but only if you accept the help, you dipshit.
Aye, so long as we live. Garlemald lies in ruins, but the bonds between us will never be broken. We are the chain that connects generations past and future. You and I, it's links. Help us, Lord Metius, for all we have been and for what we may yet become. Please.
To be lectured by the younger, it ill becomes a man of my station. I will rejoin the talks at Tertium. Might I trouble you to escort me? Ere we part, I apologize for my discourtesy. I owe you my life, and I thank you.
About time you thank someone.
Jullus, wait.
That had nothing to do with you.
Hmm. Yeah, I know, right?
With you as well. I'm to stay close, after all.
Worry not, we shall see the magistrate safely back to Tertium.
Good.
What is it?
You bound that man with trust, didn't you? That's why he did not require coercion to return.
It's a long story, Jullus.
Shall we walk, perhaps? Chilly, standing around here. So that's how Zero came to join you.
Hmm?
Still, I'm not sure I'm qualified to explain something like trust. I wouldn't describe myself as a sociable person. Before all this, any free time I had, I spent looking after my brother and sister. As for the magistrate, I only told him what's been on my mind of late. But I wouldn't have done so, I think, if it weren't for the twins' influence.
Aw.
Trust is infectious, in a manner of speaking. When someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them, in others,
Pika.
in yourself.
We're here.
I'm sorry.
Because the magistrate felt that earnestness that he gave us a
Doing
chance. As I did, after I was
childcare
caught
and
trying to steal provisions from the enemy. Trust comes easy in such company.
Little wonder my world is devoid of it. No one trusts in you, and so you trust in no one. And round the wheel turns.
Philosophical question about trust.
During the Contra Memoria, we had already come to judge one another based on strength and usefulness. You either used or were used. Those who rejected this rule didn't survive. My mother wanted to save the world, to fulfill the hopes of Memoria's good and true. After she died, I carried on her mission alone.
Alone? Didn't you have anyone to help you?
Almost. 2 men tried just the once. A swordsman and a mage, whom I met when passing through a village. They had saved the people there from corrupted Memoriates.
Oh dear.
When they learned our enemies were the same, they seemed heartened. They
I see
claimed
where
to be
this is
soldiers of
going.
a kingdom called Baron, and were traveling the realm in search for means to end the Contra Memoria. They invited me to join them. I refused. How could I not, having learned the lessons of my world? Those who would work with others always have their own motives. I would not place myself at their mercy. I would not be forced to submit.
I feel I would get this a lot more if I played
I expected some
the
manner
after
of
years.
outburst, some show of frustration at having failed to deceive me. But they simply watched me walk away. I didn't know what to make of it then, but now... Perhaps they shared a bond of trust. Perhaps they were the last ones left who dared. Perhaps they hoped I was like them too. Perhaps it was just an offer, and nothing more. I continued fighting alone. But ultimately I was undone. Overwhelmed by enemies that had banded together. I was cold, in pain, wishing desperately that someone would save me. And as I lay there in solitude, I felt it happen. The breaking of our world.
I think
Darkness
honey,
washed
it's
over
only
me,
one.
and I was swept into the rift. When I finally managed to return, it was to a world forever transformed. My home, now filled with abominations. I had a chance to learn about trust. I never had the power to save my home single-handed. I should have accepted their invitation. Had I joined them as I've joined you, I might not have had to face the end of the world alone. But it's all history now. No amount of reflection or regret will change our present reality.
Ah, dang it. Another DirectX error occurred every time. Part 2 in a little bit. Click here for more. I hate when these DirectX errors happen.
Uh-oh. I'm
Give me
sorry, love.
a sec to relog.